family. I couldn't dream of being at a better place where the kids know that they're loved, they're cared for, they're respected, challenged, and oftentimes kind of we're playing some parent role. We're telling them when they're doing things wrong and trying to teach them a right way to do things so they can be upstanding citizens later on in life.
I'm at the point now where I've taught students, and now I'm seeing their children coming into my classroom.
The system that they have is brilliant. They are very organized. They are focused with the kids. They're very hands-on with the kids and the family. I love how they got the little class jujo to where you can know what's going on. I love how the principal calls every Sunday to give you a weekly update.
I do my work and I get to get $10 I get for Friday.
I think Barrett is a special place to me because this is also my first year of 4th grade, and math is fun. I really like the library and stuff. I like art a lot, and just being here genuinely is fun.
All the teachers are kind, helpful, and they're smart.
There's a lot of friends that play with me and be kind, and I be kind to them too.
The kids, while they're here, they get a lot of love and attention, as well as a great education from a great group of staff that are here.
I think we're all like a family. Like, everybody cares about each other, and we try to help each other out if somebody needs some help.
Just coming in as an outsider, I really got that sense of community and people knowing each other and having, oh, I had your mom as a teacher, your grandma even, like I knew them, I went to school with them, and that close community is really strong.
The first year Mrs. Winters was here as the principal was my daughter's first year, so 2 years ago. And I remember my daughter coming home and saying, I'm Mrs. Winters' first friend. It's our first year together, and it's her first year in the school. So it's really nice. And every time she sees Mrs. Winters, she gives her a hug, and she's very warm to her. And Mrs. Winters knows all the kids. Like, she'll stand outside, and everybody gets a hug before they go in. So, yeah.
You get to sing, have fun in art, have exercise in gym, and if you like reading, you can go library.
The families, because they're all different, and the kids are just so sweet. And it's the diversity down here too. It's just, you get a little bit of everything, and it's really nice.
Don't think anybody truly understands the staff at Barrett and what they bring to this community and to the children. Not one staff member here has anything but love for the children and hopes that they can teach them and see them in 5-10 years.
I am thankful that I was able to stay here for all 25 years of my career so far. I am thankful for the teachers that came before me, for those that I had an opportunity to work with in the middle, and then to now mentor new teachers here in the building. You kind of have to have a special place in your heart to work at Barrett. Our children come with a lot of needs, and when it all just clicks and everything works, I think our kids really have a memorable elementary school experience.
Real nostalgic being here. Do remember this, like I said, this all out here used to be outside. There was no classrooms beyond the cafeteria. I remember we had the basketball court, we had the modules where we had music class, art class. Before they did that, we used to have this big chair, like huge chair. It was huge. We all used to play on it and have fun, jump off and do all types of stuff.
Barrett was special for me because it was before the addition, extra addition. And it was a big courtyard, and it was a huge chunk of concrete that was painted into a chair. And with the whole school went out, and we all put our handprints on the wall.
When we got honor roll, we would have breakfast with the principal. Back then it was Dr. King. So I think I made it to 3 of them, my entire stint at Barrett. It was so much fun. Like we got to come out of class and our parents were there, so it was fun.
My main memory is the recess. Instead of that big building out there, it was straight modules. Now it's like a big arena, so it's pretty cool.
It's definitely the community. A lot of the parents get together, the teachers, just the community of Barrett is definitely very special.
Yes, I agree.
I was in 5th grade. I remember being on the safety patrol, and that was like a really big thing to be a part of. And it was just so much fun to feel like you had a little bit of responsibility as a 5th grader. I don't know that you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities normally as a 5th grader, but for me, it was a lot of fun. And I enjoyed doing it.
And it was also special because my children also got an opportunity to experience the same elementary school and, you know, some of the teachers that I had. So it was memorable for her.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. The way that whole area looks out there, all that was open. That was where we played at. It wasn't a hallway. It was just pretty different. How we even came in for breakfast. And it's a different experience what they're going through now. Completely different.
Just the sight of it, just knowing, just knowing I can't enter the building no more. It's just, you know, I loved it here. This is one of my best years here.
Like being in that cafeteria, running around, and now you're running around with them.
Yeah, it takes me back down memory lane. Coming back, it still smells the same too.
There is something special about being in this building and being in the community of Homestead. That's probably what I'll miss the most because I do have ties to this community. It's where my mother lived for a while, where I found my wedding dress on 8th Avenue, where I had my flowers for my wedding. So missing the community, being in Homestead every day for Barrett will be a big change.
Just for when I started here, they were very accepting. It was my first school nurse job. I've been a nurse for a long time, but in a hospital setting, everybody was very welcoming and the kids are great.
Being the emotional support teacher, I push into classes, and also my kids are with me sometimes full time, and their support and their feedback to me is really helpful. It gets me through my day, truly.
So I am thankful to have the opportunity to teach where I actually went to elementary school because I came here as an elementary student at Barrett. So it's kind of neat to come full circle and be here teaching again.
I had this one little kid, he came the line, he wanted a snack, and I told him to hold on. I said, wait a minute, I have to catch up. And he yelled, I don't want ketchup, I want chips. And he didn't want ketchup, but I told him, so that's one of my favorite memories down here.
My favorite memory of all is we typically try and do a carnival or some kind of big event in May every year for Title I. And we would at one point rent a cotton candy machine, a snow cone machine, a popcorn machine, have hot dogs. And it was just such a fun time to see so many staff members come. And in particular, one of the teachers would always choose to make cotton candy. And by the end of the night, she was covered in cotton candy, all pink pieces, and people would walk past her and pick off a piece of cotton candy and eat it. So that's one of my favorite memories from the events that we've done here at school.
This is really the first place that I felt like I was home. I live not far from here. I'm not in Homestead, but I'm not far. I'm gonna miss the morning arrivals with parents being able to stop on Amity and wave and see me hug their children and high five their children and you know, just say good morning to them. I'm gonna miss the idea of this great little school that kind of is hidden. But I'm also excited. I think that what we have built here is so important and so real that we're gonna carry that over into Steel Valley Elementary.
I also have the role because I get to see students in both buildings to show them. We've talked about the progress of the construction, talked about the career aspects of the new building, even before we're in the building. Also, there will be a learning porch off of the Library Media Center, in addition to the stream classroom within the Library Media Center. So for me, having such innovation coming into the building, having the ability to start something new here in Steel Valley is fabulous.
This school is it's gonna be a lot better and bigger, so we have more space in the room and stuff.
What excites you about the new school? Recess.
It means to be happy.
And what are your thoughts about your daughter going into this brand new school?
I'm excited. Well, bittersweet because I wanted her to finish her years out at Barrett. But I guess it's pretty cool since it's a new school and there'll be, Flatwood Park, more friends.
I'm excited to see the kids come together. I'm excited to hopefully have the pre-K program up there at some point, and I am excited just to see the exciting things that the kids are going to start doing together as opposed to separate.
I think the facility looks amazing. I think the new rooms are going to be awesome, and just being up next to the high school I think will be great, to bring that community even closer.
I think it's that the place is going to be bigger and there's going to be less stairs because I'm going to say like 10% of the school is just stairs because 4th grade is on the top of the building, so we have to walk up a whole lot of stairs. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be happy about the bigger space.
How about you folks? Anything in particular that you're excited about with the new school?
The technology, the state-of-the-art technology that's going to be available to the children.
See all the kids on one campus like that. That's going to be
unity, coming together as a community. We're already, tight knit. It's going to just bring us closer. Unite two communities. That's exciting. It's been a long time coming.
I'm excited just for the new building. Just a new environment for them to be in. I was just concerned about whenever we pick them up, how the car can be. But other than that, I think it's really great that the new school is being built and all the kids will be together and not separated. So that's the one main thing that I was thinking, how would the kids transition together from this school, from Park? Because it's a different backgrounds, mainly black kids,
It looks fun and it almost looks cooler than this school.
Like he said, seeing the new classroom, seeing how it was all set up and everything, being up there by the high school where I also graduated from. So it's good to see a new area that they'll be in.
Everything.
Is there anything in particular?
It's gonna be new, and we get to meet new friends.
The same thing. Now the elementary is no longer segregated. Now they're all together, so they can grow up together. They can have a variety of friends. It's not separated. Also, that I believe they're bringing the 5th grade back, so having all the elementary all together, which is nice. So, yeah.
What excites me is right next to the high school, so it's a nostalgia thing, and we used to play in that big field all the time. So, but what excites me the most is just the size of the school. Yeah, it's pretty big. So.
I am super excited. From the very time I started working here, the talk was always that our schools would merge and we would be one elementary school. And I never dreamed in 25 years it would really happen, and it is. And it's so exciting. Every day I get in my car and my GPS tells me right where to go. I drive down the hill every day, and I will miss that community school environment, but I am just really excited for our kids to come together.
The biggest thing is the state-of-the-art building and what the kids will have to be exposed to. If you happen to have driven by or drive by, it just is so new and fresh. It's an idea of, we know when I was in school, kids sat in rows at desks and that was it. That's not the case. We have flexible seating. There's a huge outdoor learning space. There's a lot of room for collaboration between grade levels and classes. I'm excited for the staff, for both staff from Park and Barrett to finally be together. I know it's something that has never happened. I'm glad to be a part of that. And I think that we're all going to bring something special to all the kids of West Homestead, Munhall. That's really, you're going to see that family tradition still continue.